Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natasha if it is your first time here. And in today's video, I'm going to do a look. I don't really know how to explain it. I kind of want to do like a graphic liner look with a like neon green and neon orange because those two colors kind of like scream Halloween to me. And like I said before, like I'm not a huge Halloween makeup girl. Like I don't really like bloody gory stuff. I don't really like mermaid, unicorn makeup, stuff like that. Like I'm more into like funny costumes and I'm more into just like the outfits than I am like the makeup. And I think that there's so many people on YouTube that are just like so crazy talented that I don't really feel the need to like do crazy Halloween makeup. So I think I'm gonna do just like a fun kind of orange green graphic look, and that's like Halloween for me. That's like getting into the spirit. You could do it for work, you could do it for fun, for school, just because if you love orange and green. I'm going to stop rambling now and let's just get into it. Need a little chapstick. Okay, so for this look, let's put my double ears on. I already have my eyebrow, I don't want these today. I already have my eyebrows on and I have my eyes primed. I kind of have like a little bit of an idea of what I want to do for this look. So I'm just going to jump on in and start it. I want to kind of do like a graphic-y looking liner look with some neon colors. So I'm going to use these. What are these? These are the ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liners. I have the one in Units and I have the one in Electric Daisy. So I'm going to take this one in the shade Units. It's like a neon orangey color, and I'm going to basically like follow my eye bone and just make a line like rounded like this, just following my orbital bone, I believe is what it's called, right here, and just making kind of like a U shape over my eye. And I'm leaning my head kind of back like this because it's making my bone protrude forward more, and it's making it easier for me to kind of follow it. And I'm using really light pressure so that way I don't lay down too much liner and I'm not like messing up and having to fix it a lot more. So I'm just kind of getting the general shape here. Okay, so see what I got going on here? Just kind of like almost like an upside down U, just following my eye bone. Now I'm going to go in with a clean pencil brush. This is the ColourPop E10 brush, and I'm going to go right into this Orange You Glad palette. I'm going to take the shade right here in Sunkissed, and I'm going to just get it right on the tip of that pencil brush. And I'm going to go right over that liner. And at first, I'm just kind of tracing it, and then I'm going to slowly start to blend. And as you could see, I'm not pulling it all the way into my inner corner, as well as I'm not pulling it out very far. I want to kind of keep it looking just kind of like a line, like a cool kind of graphic-y looking, just a neon line, kind of very editorial. I love seeing really cool editorial looks like this in magazines and on Instagram, and I think it's just fun. Alright, so this is what we got so far, which is the liner and that little bit of shadow over it. So I'm going to start on the other eye now, just so I can kind of get them even and get it going before I start blending out a whole lot. And for the other eye, I'm going to go in with the neon green shade. It's kind of like a hot lime shade, and it's called Electric Daisy. And I'm going to do the same thing, just kind of make that U shape following my orbital bone and trying to make them as even as possible. Sometimes it helps to like kind of warm up the liner on the back of your hand a little bit. For some reason this green liner like isn't really wanting to draw on my skin very well. Alright, so the green liner wasn't showing up as much as the orange liner on my skin for some reason. I don't know if it's maybe just a little dried out or what, but I got pretty much the shape that I'm wanting. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm actually going to go in with a completely different palette because not a lot of palettes have like a really lime green in it. This is the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm going to go in with a different pencil brush, a different clean pencil brush. This is another ColourPop E10 that I have, and I'm going to go in with this top lime green color right here and just do the same exact process. Just going right over that liner, using it as almost like a glue. Fun. So you can see here, basically just like those upside down U's on both eyes, one with the orange, one with the green. Really fun, just kind of like interesting looking. Just a graphic look. Oh, I almost put the green on this eye. Cool. So, for the eyelid so far, I think that's where I'm going to stay because I'm not like 100% sure where I want to go with the look. So I'm going to start working on the face here. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to have like foundation on because I'm going to shoot a clothing haul right after this, and I don't want to deal with like putting sweaters on and off and like having all this foundation on my face. So I'm going to go in and prime my skin. I'm going to go in with this Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And you know what? I'm going to clip my hair back for this. And I'm just going to kind of put this all over my face to give my complexion like a nice glow. And I'm going to take this e.l.f. Buffing Foundation brush and just go in and blend that out. And as you can see, this really like has no coverage to it, but it adds just like a luminosity and a glow to your skin. I think this product is like good for everyone. Even if you have kind of oily skin, like this adds that like beautiful like glow from within glow that I feel like everyone is kind of looking for. Get a little bit left over on my ears just cause. So I don't know if you could tell or if the studio lights is drowning it out, but that just like really wakes up your face and gives it just kind of like a nice overall glow and overall shine to it. Then I'm going to spot conceal a little bit using my Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer and this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. This is like my concealer duo right now. This is like all I've been using. It's been my favorite, my go-tos. And I'm just gonna kind of do a little bit all over the face. Create a little bit of a natural contour with a concealer, kind of like that. And I'm gonna blend it out using the Morphe Y9 brush. I don't know if you could see this red dot right here. I had a few little breakouts on my chin that like weren't quite ready yet. And of course I picked at them because that's what I do. And now they're little scabs. And just get a little bit on my forehead. And nose. And then I'm going to go in with my under eyes real quick here. I'm just going to use this brush and then my fingers because I don't need too much under my eyes today. So last night was like my night in charge of like picking movies like between me and my husband, and he's never seen A Nightmare on Elm Street. My husband isn't like the biggest scary movie person. Like he's more into like action movies and dramas, and he just like isn't a huge scary movie person, which is totally fine. So he's never seen Nightmare on Elm Street. He's never seen the original and he's never seen the remakes. And so I'm just using my finger to kind of push up the rest of it. So last night I picked for a movie A Nightmare on Elm Street, and I let him choose. I'm like, okay, do you want to watch the original that came out in like 84 or something, or do you want to watch the remake, which I think came out in like 2013, 2010? And he chose the remake because we watched the trailer for both of them, and the old one, it's like, it's good, but it's also, for me, I think it's a lot better because I'm like nostalgic for it. I watched it when I was a kid, and I knew that he would have like a hard time kind of like paying attention and getting into the story because, you know, it, like, that just doesn't hold up as much as the newer one does. So we watched the newer one last night, and he really liked it, and I'm glad he liked it because I love it. I love scary movies. I'm a total scary movie person. I also think that he's never seen the original Friday the 13th, which is so funny because there's so many of these like scary movie, like iconic villains like Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees and, you know, like Leatherface, like all these characters that are just so iconic, and he's never seen like the original movies, and because he's just not a scary movie person. And so it's like fun for me to like show them with him and kind of like geek out about him. And like, as much as I love scary movies, I'm such a wuss. Like, I can watch this same scary movie 100 times and I will still jump at all of the jumpy parts. So that was fun. That's like kind of what we did last night for our like a little dinner and a movie night. Okay, so we got our concealer on, we got like our base going here. I'm going to just take a tiny bit of powder and set under my eyes just so it doesn't get weird and creasy. And I'm going to take this, what is this? This is the Thrive Cosmetics Filtered Effects Soft Focus HD Setting Powder. This is a really nice setting powder, and it is cruelty-free. And this brand, Thrive Cosmetics, is like such an amazing brand. For every like product you buy, they donate I think that same product to a woman with breast cancer. Okay, I think I want to go like right into doing my under eyes right now. Or do I want to finish my face? I think I'm going to go in with my under eyes. So I think what I want to do is, because I did orange on this one and green on this one, I want to like switch it for the under eyes. So I want to do like orange under this one and green under this one, just to kind of like make it fun, make it funky. But I'm not going to do any liner. I'm just going to go in with a pencil brush and kind of just blow out my lower lash line. So I'm going to go in under this eye right here with the orange from the Orange You Glad palette, the shade Sunkissed right here on the pencil brush, and just take it right under my eyes up on my lash line here. This color is so neon. Fun. Cool. Okay. And then vice versa with the other eye, I'm going to take that green and I'm going to go back in with the what is this? Take Me Back to Brazil palette. And just get right under there. This green isn't as pigmented right off the bat as the ColourPop color is, so you kind of have to go in and just layer it a little bit. And I could have used these liners, but this green one, like, I think it's too dried out or something. Like, maybe it's a little old, and I didn't want to, like, put that in my eye, and I didn't want to, like, struggle with it, so I was just like, forget it. Let's just use the shadow, and I'll build it up. Cool. So this is what we got going for the eyes so far. Really fun, really funky, kind of graphic, a little editorial looking. It's kind of like almost confusing for your eye at first when you first look at it, and then you have to like, oh, like there it is. If that makes literally any sense at all. Cool. Okay, so let's move on to the rest of the face now before I decide if I want to do more to the eyes or not. So I'm going to add some bronzer. I'm like kind of in such a weird mood today. I really like was not feeling filming at all. Like I just wasn't feeling it. And I'm really trying to like be super on top of it and get like all my videos for the month of October done so I can just like edit them and relax and then get like a head start on November. So I had to like really force myself to film, but I think it's partially because I was watching American Horror Story all day, and so I'm in like a weird, funky kind of mood. I'm going to bronze. I'm going to go in and bronze using the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer. And I'm going to just mix both of those together using my Morphe M527. This is like my favorite bronzer brush, if you can't tell. I use it in like all my videos. And I'm just going to start bronzing up. So for my blush today, I'm going to go in with this NYX, what is this called? The NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte Blush. And this is in the shade Daydream. Oh, that's a cute name. In the shade Daydream. It's like a hot, it's showing up a little bit more muted on camera here, but it's like a hot neon pink. And I'm just going to take this Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm going to apply it pretty light because I don't know how pigmented this blush is quite yet. Just right on the cheeks. Is it even going to show up? It's like not really getting on my brush. There it is. Cute. That added just like a nice pink flush to my cheeks, just what I wanted. I'm going to gel up my eyebrows just using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I'm going to go in for highlight. I'm going to use this Jouer powder highlight in the shade Citrine. It's really pretty, kind of like a rose gold highlight. All right, let's set our face. What should we use today? I think I'm going to go in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Ugh, this mirror is so dirty. Alright, now let's pop on a little bit of mascara. And I'm going to just quickly put on some mascara off of camera. I'm going to use the NYX On The Rise Volume Mascara. This is like my favorite mascara right now, besides the like flakes that it gives, but I really want to like go through the whole tube. So I've been using it like a lot. So I'm going to pop off camera. I'm going to do that real quick. Then we'll come back to do the lip. And that's pretty much it. Okay, mascara is on. Okay, so all we have left is the lip, and for the lip, I think I kind of want to do like a pinky nude, so I'm going to go in with this Flower Beauty Petal Pout lip liner in the shade Rose, and just give my lips a little bit of a line. And I'm going to fill in my lips like 3/4 of the way with this liner as well. Okay, so we are lined. And I'm going to just go in with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. I think that I will enjoy this a little bit more. So, let me look at myself. What do we got here? This is the look. I still have no idea what to call this. Like, is it even considered Halloween just because I used orange and green? To me, orange and green are like such Halloween colors. Like, if I see orange and green anything, I'm like, Halloween, you know? So, I don't know, neon, fun, graphic, Halloween, easy look. I think this is like a work-appropriate Halloween look too. Honestly, some people have like office jobs and stuff where they're like a little bit more strict about what you do and what you wear. I mean, I know I worked at a bank and like they didn't really care about my makeup at all, and I'd do crazy makeup looks, and for Halloween people dressed up. So maybe like office jobs and stuff are becoming like more with the times with stuff like that. But regardless, I think this is just like a fun Halloween style graphic neon-y look. It's really easy to do. It's really quick. Like, honestly, if you didn't even have that much time and you kind of wanted to like seem like you were in the spirit, I think this would be a fun look to do. And it's like interesting to look at. It looks like you put like a lot of thought and a lot of concentration into it, but really you just like were real quick with a pencil brush. And that's that. So thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. On Instagram, it's at Natasha Josette Beauty. On Twitter, it's at Natasha Josette. I post here on YouTube every Tuesday and Friday, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave any video ideas you have for me in the comments below. Anything you just want to say to me in the comments below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!